Welcome back to Pokémon Legends Z A. It's got that jet announcement. We are looking into the hyperspray distorting and all, but we got to say, I'm kind of shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. And what about you, Taurine? It's really okay that keep blowing off Kwanzaa-ko for that. There's different stuff at Kwanzaa-ko that should be done. That hyper... But surveillance Hyper Lumina is more urgent. The whole city counts on us. That's what's up. I can see why you are Team ZM's leader. Between you, me and Florian, we can save any Pokemon that Rookmebera evolves. How noble to save Pokemon not only of our city but Hyperspace Lumina too. What an amazing bunch of Team MZ is. Really, kid? I'm proud to help your Hyperspace Lumina surveilling sword along with Corinne. There's also no suffering without you two. You are practically Team MZ yourself. Wait, I thought they were already members. Well, I got Team NZ logo anywhere on my garments. I couldn't bring myself to stitch up your Hound Couture coach to your logo, Ansha. Hello, Team NZ. Lovely morning to all of you. I hate put Demmer on the city, but we are not done analyze your surveillance data. Let me know at the moment you got something to report. Good until... I'm doing how Corbin... I was... All things in hyperspeed. He had surveilling on the ball. Oh, I got a kind of neat idea. What's up? Just thought it would be fun if you thought Luminous instead of Twilding or Sumpers here. Can't we stratified shuffling between her and Richmond, right, Ansha? Well, since you are mentioned, I've been hoping to experiment Cafe's Soulsile for myself. There you go. Got exhibit I want to see at Lumina Museum. Should be lovely. I would pay the museum a visit too. When we are got yourself a plan. First stop, Lumina's Museum. Second, a little sophisticated launching at Cafe Sol. Wanna be our guide? I was never in the museum. I didn't have 5 seconds there. I was kidnapped the first time I stepped into the city. You would be definitely earning a break from making donuts. Donuts? Hey, donuts. Ansha, time to be a kid and have fun. Maybe the first time she's ever hearing that. Now she has a nice outfit on again. We are off to Luminos Museum. See you there. Le Museum Elle Café. We have some sightseeing to make for our friends. And after that, we also need a little bit more in the story. We didn't catch some Pokemon and so on. So we are working hard. Let's go. But I also want to finish that. It's really hard and I must catch more Pokemon so much. So, let's go into the museum. One look into the Luminos Museum and I can tell it's remarkable. If built where Pokemon Trainer is born, would be champion for sure. I never had the chance to visit when even with how close it's to the hotel, miss me. I will be our tour guide. As long as you two don't mind, I know nothing about art. By all means. Then let's begin the painting over there. Lead the way, miss. Okay, we can go in without paying something. Looks like a hero. Okay. Looks like an old village. What a fantastic looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. Gym leader is pretty mysterium himself. That tree in the painting supposed to be 115 years old. Maybe Ansha watched it growing up. Bet you are right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would like to see that 115 years old tree. It's ours for seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they got a Pokemon. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's a part what's make a Pokemon trainer friendship. I was a little bit further with their Pokemon so amazing. I got all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team. I think your mom's spot on. Let me see what's upstairs. Let's see. I was not here. Here's a famous questline. All the Pokeballs. Even a Master Ball. Okay, here is my favorite. Ooh. Lumiose. How it looks like before the big destroying. Once truly appreciated the share of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out the way. Hotel Christmas and the museum would be over there, right? Indeed. And they're very long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, the city sheer charm throwing off a kind of people here. I thought Lumiose can be disaster magnet. The big tower outgauge, the tower running wild. And now the hyperspace Lumina there too. It's true. Much as I hope to find the fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace. The idea that hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is trouble. We will stop it. Yeah, that is why we are doing all this suffery work. To make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we got to find the cause of all Rook Mega Evolves and stop it. We won't let this poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed. I will make donuts delightful. Wait, I looked that up. I have no idea. I have never. Think. Diligently to support you. It's alright if we see what on the display over there. I try to learn more words that I can better pronounce them. Remarkable. People from the old days used to handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. Yeah, we was there. Legend Arceus on my channel. I'm sure I had this rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now. Like a Pokemon factory here in Kalos. Getting interesting in catching Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seem more like your Hooper friends than it's just a trainer, but I bet you are a great job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to challenging of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially consider the example I have to live up to. Such my dear mighty mother. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to strong one. Also, I'm currently had to feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share? It was over the moon. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city after all. Well, Ansha, if you challenge your mind about becoming a trainer, let us know. I put you through the rings. You're my special coaching process. You are very kind. Consider it. Shall we move to the next exhibit? Okay, when we are here, we can look really fast. Here we have the trainer outfit from there. That is crazy. It was really nice. I didn't get all the shinies there, but maybe we are visit that. Here we have from the boss. I don't know who is our here. More like this here. Then we have the 2 legendary Pokemon. Wow. And we have all the legendaries you can catch. And we have some interesting here. From the outfit said it being worn by an ancient Shinyhaseo people who are doing a ritual. The group worship a Pokemon Arceus as an almighty. It's thought that the shower reacts by mimicking Arceus' appearance, even reflecting the way that they style her hair. Okay, for some reason this is gifted by the person who was wearing it or had it on. The Temple of Shino. The same legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of hyperspace Lumion remaining in the temple? Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe if the Pokemon you are after had something to do with the temple, said it. What makes sense? Hey, don't forget, you already get a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe seem like a big deal since you are together all the time, but that one is special. When did you meet? I happened upon Hoopa. I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor things looked much the worse off there. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it's played a prank on. But I fed Hoopa fresh baked donuts and it's perked up straight away. It stuck by my side every science and helped me to visit hyperspace as well. Oh yeah, your donuts are tasty that they unlock Hoopa inner power. I guess people in Pokemon are made for a reason, even if they are not a trainer. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. Wait, Miss Corina. She remembers me a little bit of what was the name? We only find no outfit from our one friend who was also trapped in the time zone. Now I forgot what I want to tell. I'm sorry. Ooh. Lucario. Lucario. I have no idea. I really think that they would be stealing the Lucario. Check the painting, Ansha. What is that place? It's called Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you want to be on Pokemon Trainer, Miss Corina? I think remember me of the Karate Island from SpongeBob. Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy, kind of like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally starting following in his footsteps. That is how I ended up becoming a trainer. Our conversation about where I want to be a trainer waited on you. I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. Look up here very much, so I love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I become a trainer, I worry I never lived up to her standard, she said. Maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she will be happy for you. That is why Grandpa wants for me anyway. Also, he does something signed and asks me what happens to be quiet little kid I used to be. Haha. Godness. Either way, you are really amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you are befriending a Pokemon like Hooper. That is really something. Now I would be funny when Hooper would hug her. Anyway, I think all the museum is out. Should we head to the Blur district and visit Cafe how you are pronouncing that? Soleil. Yes, please. Sounds fancy, Soleil. Soleil. Let's go out. And we can run all the way, or we can fly over here. Welcome, maybe I help you. So that is Cafe Solaire. Would be lovely looking the place I order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. What we are getting? Okay, we got something to drink. Do you take coffee with your sugar? Wait, that sound... Do you take your coffee with sugar? I was saying like that she is getting a little bit of coffee in her sugar. I will try this out. That is how my dear mama takes hers. You you are not need to be your mother. Your own person. That's the flavor mamas love so much. Maybe I need to wait and approve it again when I'm a bit more growing up. I think hot chocolate would be much better. Our soul side blended is looking really good at me. Trade you for my Momo milk tea. If you don't mind, I already take a sip. Deal. Much better. I don't know if there are Momo milk with hot chocolate or chocolate. Let me guess, Hooper. You think you are rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff. I got amazing boost of power when you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a lick from some amazing... Licking? From some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you. And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you. I guess I'm just now realize how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. We are here always to save the day. We would be able to do any of our servants' work in hyperspace Lumina without you two. So I think you get Rook ask for help. We got to take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumina's sake. When you think about it, with Ansha doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Florian? You are with us. Thank you for saying so. Look back, I was reckless of my device headlong into hyperspace luminous, but when Hooper tried to open that disturbing, I simply couldn't find my courage. Yeah, that is human nature. Who would try to peek through and see what is on the other side? You do the same, right, Florian? I totally peek. I know it. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we will hear from Corbo pretty soon. Most likely, as much I hate for our fun to end. Better return to hotel set. New day? Ah, this time we must go there. Only want to look what hyper battle zone. Okay. Have a little bit a look around here. Ah, undefined megastone detected. Where's the hotel again? There. Wonderful. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!